Hello again. Welcome to the Palmetto Pod, show that's just about entertainment, positive vibe environment, bringing you value through business, professional, artists, causes, and events. I'm Nick Clyburn. With me, my friend, Mr. Barry Hicks.
Hey.
Dude, spring is in the air right now. I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all, up front. I'm so nasally right now. I can't even stand it, but that's okay. That's okay.
You know what? The good thing is, you can't tell the difference the way I talk. Ha! Sorry. Raspy Hicks.
Raspy Hicks. Ladies and gentlemen, it's baseball season. Spring is in the air right now, okay? Just wanted to run down a few things that are going on this next week coming up. So we know that the Fireflies are kicking off tomorrow against the Charleston River Dogs, which is Bill Murray's team.
Bill Murray, the man, the legend, the myth.
They should have called it the Gophers. That's what they should have done. I think so.
Got him! Got him!
Been waiting to use that button for 5 minutes now. I swear to God, I've been thinking about using that button. Yeah, so the Fireflies are kicking off with the River Dogs. And we're gonna be hanging out. We got tickets. We're going.
Yes, we are. Thanks to Lawyer Lisa.
Lawyer Lisa, thank you for the good people over at Lawyer Lisa. We do appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to watching a little baseball with my son Lathan, who hopefully will watch baseball and won't run over.
A.K.A. Crash.
Crash.
Well,
That's a great baseball name already.
That's an awesome
Crash.
baseball name.
Or whatever. Or just.
Has he played T-ball or anything yet?
Not yet. No.
What?
He throws a lot of things, though.
I bet he does.
He's a wild man.
Well, see, I've never played baseball, but I know you have. So what age do they start T-ball and all that stuff?
I don't know. I think the earliest is probably 4, right? 4? I can't remember. 14. Let's see what. I was wondering if we were going to use something. So I'm just going to sit here and kind of think about what else we got going on. Blowfish baseball doesn't start up just yet, but we are going to call the GM. My good buddy Theo is actually a Rotarian. He's in the Rotary Club with me in Lexington. Going to give him a shout, see how the team's shaping up for a second. I got to call him right here, actually.
Yeah, let's give him a ring.
I've been telling him I'm going to call him for 2 hours now. I was running late. I was actually shooting a video for P27 baseball in Lexington over there by Topspin or whatever. You wouldn't believe these kids that are going to this, or they didn't have stuff like this when I was playing baseball.
What's the age range?
Well, it's like high school, but it's like virtual high school. Like you get to do all your classes online, just like an online college type thing. It's accredited through NCAA standards, all the standardized tests, all this stuff. But these kids are like dynamos. These are the best of the best kids that are going.
So these kids are not just from South Carolina; they're from all over.
They go as far, the furthest one I think is California. So I mean, it doesn't really go much further than that.
Got some Cali talent.
Some Cali talent over here in South Carolina. Let's go ahead and give Theo a call before it gets too late. Let me see where he's at here.
And by the way, this is brought to you by Barry's on a Diet. This is a keto chocolate shake.
Show him your shirt before we call.
Oh.
We'll give real estate advice for tacos. It's very Hicks, y'all.
Yes.
All right, let's see here. I'm going to give him a call.
Hello?
Theo, man, I'm sorry to keep you hanging so long. I've been trying to. I actually just told the audience, I was like, he's been expecting me to call for 2 hours, man. I apologize I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, man. Hey, I just wanted to call. I appreciate you taking the call. I just wanted to talk a little bit about you, man. I know that you're the new GM for Blowfish Baseball in my hometown of Lexington, so this is a chance to kind of meet the GM. Can you tell us where you were before the Blowfish?
Yeah, so I was working down in Biloxi, Mississippi, down on the Gulf Coast of Biloxi for the past 3 seasons, 2015, 16, and 17. So I got to help start out a new franchise there down in Biloxi. It was their inaugural season in 2015. So I started before we actually had a stadium even built. And I was in group sales and trying to sell tickets for a team that we didn't even know when our opening day was going to be. So it was exciting, but it was pretty crazy. But it was a great learning experience, honestly.
So
I really enjoyed it.
What was the name of the team? What they become?
Yeah, the Biloxi Shuckers.
Oh,
Like
The
shucking
Shuckers?
oysters. Yeah,
like oyster shuckers,
You
right?
know, just
Right,
to wrap up,
right.
just to go left field for a second. So I
Yeah.
actually tried oysters again yesterday, or at the Rotary
Yeah.
Fest.
Did you?
At the
Yeah,
Rotary Fest, I actually tried
yeah.
them.
Did you cry like a sissy this time again?
No, I didn't slip it into a napkin.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the beer or my father-in-law Theo said eat the oyster, like take 2 bites and then just swallow it. I did, and it worked out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking for it. Where is it?
Wait,
That's what she said.
Oh my God. That's ridiculous.
Got him.
Sorry about that, Theo. We're getting back to you, man. Hey, so can you
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about how the Blowfish are looking this year?
Yeah, I think we're looking in terms of the actual team. We're looking pretty good. It's fun. It's a little bit different. We get to recruit our players kind of like a college. So we get to go out and kind of look at different colleges and recruit our guys. We try to keep it pretty local though, where we get guys that have played high school baseball here. And we have 3 guys that played at Gilbert High School coming back here that go on to play college baseball, then they're coming back to play for their hometown team. So it's pretty unique where we get to do that. We get to go out and recruit. A lot of times the college coaches want their players to continue to play during the summer just to get more repetitions and at bats and things like that. So they'll reach out to us and ask us if we have room for their guys. But we get to be a little selective where we kind of like the guys that are playing at South Carolina, Clemson, College of Charleston, some of the schools around here that people are more familiar with. But we could, if we wanted to, get guys from anywhere across the country. We had one guy from UCLA last year, actually. So pretty interesting, and it's a lot of fun. Really, I don't do much on the recruiting side. Most of that is handled by the coaches, but I do a little bit of just checking the background of the players and their character. Is kind of what I do.
So when these kids come to play baseball for the summer, how do y'all go about putting them up? Who takes them in? Do y'all have that set up?
Right. Yeah, well, that's another benefit of having local guys. They get to stay at home. But if we get a guy that's from Florida, just to say, I think we have a few guys coming from Florida this year, but their hometown is in Florida. What we'll do is we'll actually look for host families, and host families, it could be anybody just living in the community that applies for a host family position, and they'll take in one of our players for the summer, and they'll actually live with them for the summer, and they just provide them a place to sleep, feed them, and a place to do their laundry. They're college athletes, so we can't pay them at all. So what we can do is provide them room and board and feed them after the games. But it's pretty fun for some of the host families. Say they have a young boy that's 10 years old wanting to be a baseball player. He gets a college athlete to come live with him in the summer to come go play catch in the backyard. So a lot of families like that.
That would be awesome.
Guys, right? I know.
Cool.
So they get to go play wiffle ball in the backyard with a college athlete. Like that's fun.
Well, I tell you what, I grew up playing on Ballpark Road. That's a notorious baseball area for Lexington. So it's really cool to have y'all right next to us. Let me ask you this: Did you always want to be a GM? How do you get into that?
Right. Yeah. I always wanted to work in baseball. I always had a passion for baseball, just growing up playing, and I knew that I just wanted to work in it. I just loved being around the ballpark. And yeah, when I was in school, when I was in college, I went to East Carolina. I wanted to be a general manager of a professional team, Major League Baseball team. That was just the mindset. But after I did some internships and got some positions in the minor leagues, I fell in love with the minor leagues and just being a part of a community, a small town community. I loved it. And just the fun things you can do in the minor leagues is way different than the big leagues. It's all about baseball, but in the minors you get to do fun games in between innings. You get to connect more with the fans. So
a lot more community going on all the time.
A lot more. Right. Yeah, and I love it. And then just working your way up in the minor leagues to a GM. More in the minor leagues and collegiate summer league as a GM, you're more of a general manager of a business, where in the big leagues it's actual player transactions and stuff. Where I'm a general manager of a small business, but that business happens to be baseball. So it's a lot of fun.
Well, Theo, that's awesome, man. I appreciate you giving me a little bit of time, dude. You're a good friend of mine, and I wanted to introduce you to the town properly. He's also a Rotarian, folks. He's also a Rotarian.
That's right.
At Lexington Rotary Club with me.
Thank you, man. We appreciate it.
Really great guy. We're glad you're here in South Carolina with us, buddy, and we'll see you soon.
All right. I appreciate it. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks so much, Thea.
All right. Bye.
GM for Blowfish baseball. I'm so glad that the Blowfish are in Lexington. I'm telling you, it's just such a big deal. I'm waiting for my son Lathan to get of age to where we could actually go like really watch baseball games, and he's into it. You know, who knows? Maybe he'll be into skateboarding. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to be into. He's all over the place. He's into all kinds of stuff.
Crash, isn't it? Crash Clyburn.
Let's see what else is coming up in Columbia. Let's talk entertainment. Oh my God, entertainment. So 1626 on Main, April 4th, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. is the Rock and Roll Piano Show. I'm not sure exactly what that is.
Rock and Roll Piano Show.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
It does.
Pianos, rock and roll together. It's got a show for you.
I guarantee you they're going to be playing Rocket Man in there.
So there's going to be some form.
If you hear a piano, Rocket Man's going to be played.
Absolutely. That's 1626 on Main. If you can't find where that is,
you need a Garmin.
Bring a friend.
Or you need a Garmin.
Colonial Life Arena, you got a Monster Jam at 7 p.m. That's Monster Trucks.
Wait.
Monster Jam, Monster Trucks. Names like Gravedigger, Max D, and El Toro Loco, and many more. You know, all kinds of stuff.
That's what she said.
If that's for you, that's 2 times he's used it. The Vista tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon rather, is the Vista 5 after 5 with the Barons at the Tin Roof Columbia. I'm not sure who that band is, but they got a cool name. The gates open at 4 p.m. and the headliner will be showing up to stage at 6 p.m. Sweet. Let's see. Friday at the Senate, Rhett Miller of the Old 97s will be performing.
What you know about 97?
97s. He's going to be at the Senate, and really excited. Here we are. We're right back at the White Mule. You know, I feel like out of the whole list, other than, you know, the monster trucks being
Speaking of the White Mule,
relatively different.
Lefty has a show, 420.
420 at the White Mule for Lefty. I didn't know that. When did y'all announce that? Did y'all announce that today?
Yep, we sure did. Rob Cricket, the keyboard and saxophone player for Lefty, sent it out, and I shared it.
That's awesome, man. I'm gonna be there for sure.
Thank you.
And you know, all the details aren't there, but I think I will be opening at the Senate on May 23rd. We'll let it get there. We won't even talk about that. It's not.
So you're
that
talking
important.
about 20 and the 23rd, back to back.
No. May and April.
Oh, never mind.
Right.
I take that back.
We take that back. The White Mule tomorrow starts Patrick Davis's songwriting series. The ticket's $20.
That dude is an awesome songwriter.
He's a great songwriter. He's from Camden, South Carolina.
Is he?
Yeah, he's from Camden, South Carolina.
Didn't know that.
$25 at the door, and if you want to see the whole series, which is a couple of days, $70 for the whole thing. So if you plan on going to every show, go ahead and just pay the $70. That'll work out for you. Really wrapping up, y'all. That's really all we got going on. We didn't write down birthdays next time.
Well, no. Well,
we got birthdays?
yeah, I told you I would
give
remember
birthday
this. I
shout-outs.
don't even have to look. Today is my big, sexy man crush, Chris Moran. It's your birthday. I love you, buddy. And my good friend, Jeremy Gilbert. Happy birthday, brother. Love you guys so much. If I missed a birthday, I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. And Nick, I know he's such a...
Let me see. I got some birthdays.
I know he's a, diehard baseball fan. I thought this would be cool. Out to the crowd.
You got a Fireflies hat on.
Yes, I do. I got this last year. Matter of fact, Chris Moran and Pat Whaley had some people for the game, and I went and I bought this hat, and I had a good time.
So there you have it, folks. Not a whole lot going on. We got some music going on. We got some baseball season going on. I'm excited about the Fireflies tomorrow. Thank you again to Theo, GM for the Blowfish, for stopping by Palmetto Pod. We're going to hang out with y'all later. Keep it positive. See you.
Keep it classy.